Okay, this is basics of matter, and the universe is divided into two categories, essentially matter and energy. Matter is the stuff in the universe, anything in the universe that has stuffiness that you can grab or feel. It's affected by gravity, like this plastic bottle is matter. So the stuff in the universe, that's matter. Energy is more nuanced, it's a little more complex. We're going to use a basic definition for now, and we may get into more complicated definitions later. But for now, energy is the ability to make a change to matter. So if the matter's temperature changes, or its shape changes, or some of its properties change, you can guarantee energy was involved in that. There was energy that went into making that change, or energy can be used to account for that change in the matter. So the universe is composed of energy and matter. Matter is what we want to spend a little more time on now, because chemistry is essentially the study of matter and how energy changes it. So you've got a substance, it has properties, maybe a reaction occurs, something happens to it, and now you have a new substance, or you have new properties. You've got to change. So you had matter, it changed, and there was energy involved. That's chemistry. So matter has mass and volume. That means that matter has substance to it. Mass is substance, and volume is space. So if it has substance and it takes up space, you've got matter. Since density is how much stuff can fit in a specific amount of space, all matter has density as well. Density is an inextricable. That means you cannot pull them apart. You can never pull apart density from matter. All matter has density. Density is a quality of matter. They go together. So if it's matter, it's got a density, period. Now, matter has properties, and different types of matter can have differences in those properties. One property is boiling point. That would be the transition between that matter going from a liquid to a gas or a gas to a liquid. And we have melting point, which is the point at which that matter goes from solid to a liquid or a liquid to a solid. And we have elasticity. Some things are very stretchy, where others you can't stretch them at all. And we have electrical conductivity. Some things can electricity can pass through them, and some don't. We have different hardnesses. Some things are very soft, some things are very hard. We have viscosity. You've got some liquids that are very runny, and when you pour them, they just pour right out, and some where you pour them, they won't come out, and you want them to come out, but they won't come out because they're very, very viscous. So matter can have many different properties, and different types of matter will have different properties. And that's because the properties are defined by essentially two things, and that is, one, what the substance is made of. So we've heard about atoms and molecules. So if you have different atoms or different molecules, you'll have a different substance, and those substances will have different properties. A second thing that can account for changes in properties is the arrangement. It is possible that two substances are made of the same atoms, but because they are arranged differently, they will have different properties. One example of this that I like to use a lot is graphite, which is pencil lead, and diamonds. Both of those substances, both of those examples of matter, are made of carbon atoms, but they are arranged differently. The graphite, the carbon is soft. If you put it on a sheet of paper, it smears off, and that allows us to write, and we like that. That's good. Whereas with the diamond, it's not soft at all. If you scratch diamond against a paper, you'll rip the paper, and diamonds are shiny and kind of see-through and sparkly. So same material, but different arrangements. So our properties of matter are different from one example to another based on the material in that substance, the atoms and molecules in the substance, and the arrangement of those atoms and molecules. This was our basics of matter. Thank you.